This is a drawing I made a few years ago. It looks fine, really, but as soon as you flip it horizontally, it kind of stinks. All the drawing mistakes become totally apparent, at least to me. And then there's this drawing of Batman I did. Same thing. Flip it around and I don't like it anymore. Can you see it? It just looks off in some way. In this video I'll show you why that happens and why it's not a bad thing. And you can even use it to your advantage. So why does your art look so bad when flipped? When flipping your canvas, your drawings look worse because of a scientific phenomenon called the mere exposure effect. While drawing, the longer you look at your drawing, the better it will seem to you. This prevents you from recognizing your own mistakes, and you won't notice when your drawing is slanted. So it has to do with how your eyes and your brain get used to things. First, it gets used to the drawing itself. Depending on the complexity of the artwork, you might spend hours and hours on it. Your brain gets used to it and also to its mistakes, thinking that it looks alright, even though it might be totally skewed. You basically become blind to your own mistakes. Flipping the artwork can help put things into another perspective. Secondly, your brain gets used to the drawing mistakes you make on a more global level. You might tend to draw something particularly asymmetrical all the time, and your brain thinks it looks fine. Flipping your pieces circumvents this adjustment effect of the brain. In other words, your brain tricks you. But you can use the horizontal flip to untrick your brain. It's actually a common technique, especially among digital artists. They flip their drawings because it helps them see their mistakes. They can view their drawings from another angle and notice the incorrect parts of the artwork, which they can then easily fix after flipping the canvas back. Viewing your drawings this way can be quite humbling and confronts you with your own mistakes and inabilities. Flipping your drawings reveals all the inconsistencies you have with proportions, angles, symmetry, etc. Changing your mindset about this can transform it into a great opportunity though. An opportunity to accept your mistakes, to learn and grow from them. You can actually flip your drawings to actively check your proportions and everything else. So let's get into the weeds and fix my drawings from before. This is what the first one looked like after flipping, remember? What actually displeases me most are the following things. First, the head is too wide, especially the right side. The eyes and the ears aren't level. The mouth seems kind of asymmetrical. And the neck muscles are not similar enough. In other words, the basic proportions are okay here, but there are some symmetry problems. After trying to optimize those things with the Liquify tool and flipping it back, it looks like this. Now let's look at the original drawing compared to the fixed one. That's much better, right? Now let's do the same thing with the Batman drawing. Its main problem is that the right side of the face, the part that's in the shadow, is a bit smaller than the left side of the face. And the whole face is somewhat distorted. Again, here I'm fixing it digitally. And after flipping it back, it looks like this. Let's look at a before-after animation here too. To be fair, the difference is not as apparent as with my Dracula image. And I guess that means the drawing was better, right? Now, if this convinced you to try it yourself, how can you do it? Simple. Just turn your drawing around and hold it against a light source. Duh. Or use a mirror. Yep, this is me back then when there was still hair on my head. Or if you're a digital artist, like I am most of the time, flip it in your drawing software. I used Krita, so I just hit the M key. But pretty much any painting software can do it. The sad thing is that this technique is often an afterthought. I myself know how it is. You have a new idea for an amazing painting, you plan your composition, lighting and colors, and then you're eager to just start and jump into the sketching phase. One of your first sketches turns out great and before you even know it, you have a finished piece of artwork. But then you happen to flip it and are bummed out because your work could have been much better had you just put some more time into the preliminary drawing. It doesn't have to be this way, and it shouldn't. You could actually save yourself a lot of frustration if you just flipped your image every now and then, before rendering all the details. This can help you lay a better foundation for your finished piece of art, and make it look way better in the end. Furthermore, you can only get better by doing this. By regularly confronting yourself with your own drawing mistakes, you might notice patterns. things you draw wrong regularly. It helps you to identify these common mistakes and therefore improve those areas. I know that a lot of people don't use this as much as they should, especially beginner artists. I for myself should use it way more often. So for your next art project, try flipping your canvas a few times in the sketching process to lay a great foundation for your finished piece that you're going to be happy with when all is said and done. By the way, I also do one-on-one coaching for digital painting. If that sounds fun, check out the link in the description. Finally, I want to make something very clear. This isn't meant as a shortcut to success, so don't cheat. Don't use this flip trick as a magic pill to fix your drawings digitally once they are finished. This won't help you become a better artist, and it will deceive everyone who looks at your art. Even worse, you will deceive yourself, and it won't make you truly happy in the end. Be honest with yourself and everyone around you. Use the flip trick during the drawing process to fix mistakes you might not have seen at first. You will learn how to see the things you often draw wrong and improve your art more quickly as a result. It's kinda like magic. If you like this little trick, check out this video of mine where I show you more drawing tricks that you can use immediately. Thanks for watching.